Chag Sameach, everybody. Happy Passover. We are so excited that you are here, and we are thrilled to celebrate the holiday of Passover together with you and your families. So welcome to our Yaldenu families with young children Passover Seder. We're going to begin with some music. So let's join together. I'm so excited that Cantor Shauna is here. Cantor, would you lead us in some music?
Please join me at home. I think you might know this melody. Yalla la la yalla 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 la yalla 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 yalla
So I'm so excited that we are here to celebrate Passover, to tell the story of our freedom, to tell the story of the Israelites leaving Egypt, going through the Red Sea and reaching the other side in order to celebrate. We come together and we have a little matzah. We're going to tell a story about matzah, and we tell a story about I See Baby Moses. We're going to learn a story about the 10 plagues. We are going to come together and ask lots of questions and eat yummy food and drink glasses of grape juice and so many things. And we use a special order called a Seder. A Seder in Hebrew means order. Can you say Seder?
Seder.
Can you say Seder? Great.
Seder.
Student Rabbi Lesner can say Seder. Can you say Seder?
Seder!
I'm so glad you are here. And Rabbi Sissenwein, I'm so glad you are here. Can you say Seder?
Seder!
All right, and Rabbi Sapphire, you are here. I'm so excited. Can you say Seder?
Seder!
All right, I'm so excited that we are all here. And I see Nancy. I think you may not be able to unmute yourself, but we'll yell Seder.
Seder!
You got it. All right, we're so glad that you are all here. Now, we don't usually gather on a computer to celebrate the holiday, except for last year and this year, and hopefully that will be it. But we know that it's going to be a little different, but we're here to sing, and we're here to dance a little bit and eat a little bit. And so we're going to begin our Seder with candles. So some of you are sitting at a table. That's great. Some of you are sitting on a couch. That's great. However you are doing it, we are going to begin our Seder. Are you ready? Can I have a thumbs up? All right, so let's light some candles. Here we go. Okay. So let us join together. Baruch atah Adonai Eloheinu melech haolam asher kidshanu b'mitzvotav v'tzivanu lehadlik ner shel yom tov. Can you say yom? And can you say tov?
Tov.
Yom tov. That is right. Now we have in our Seder, which means order, 15 steps. Now we're not going to get through all 15, but we are going to sing about them. We are going to begin with our first step of kadesha, blessing over grape juice. And so this is a great time, if you have grape juice at your table, to pour yourself a little bit of a cup as we sing these 15 steps. Kadesh urchatz, karpas yachatz, magid rachsa, motzi matzah, maror, bitter herbs, korech, shulchan orech, Safun barech halel nirtza. So we are at our first glass of grape juice. So if you have a glass of grape juice, Can I see you hold it up high? If you have one. If not, let's take an imaginary cup in our hand and you can hold it up. And can you say Borei,
Bore,
Peri,
Peri,
Hagafen? Okay, so now you know the blessing. Let's join together. Baruch atah Adonai, Eloheinu melech haolam, Borei peri hagafen.
Amen.
Now you can take a sip. Now, some of you might have pillows that you maybe made in school. If you were a Gan Elohim, you might have made a pillow and you can put it behind you and lean a little bit on that pillow. Because on Passover at our Seder table, we relax and make it a really special table. So, student Rabbi Lesnar, are you here? There you are.
I'm here. I'm right here.
This is a special moment, right?
It's the most special moment. We have arrived at such a special time. And anytime we arrive at a special time within our Jewish year, or anytime something really special and amazing happens, we have to say shachiyanan. We have to make a shachiyanan prayer that says, thank you so much, God, for allowing us to make it here to this day. And so I need your help to come and sing it with me. The words are on the screen. Come and join together. Baruch atah Adonai Eloheinu melech haolam. Shechiyanan v'kimanu v'higianu b'zman hazeh. And if you didn't sing that, you can say Amen. Go Uh-oh. Someone's here.
Hi, how are you? I am so glad that you are here. Happy Passover, everyone. I hear you saying, hi. My name is Shimmy, for those of you who don't know, and this is one of my favorite parts of the Seder. Do you want to know why? Because my hair is green. See? Rabbi Sissenwein, can you lead us on this next part of the Seder?
Great, Shimmy. It doesn't look like your hair is made of parsley.
Nope.
But parsley is green too. So if anyone has some greens in front of them, I'm going to hold it up. Shimmy, I went to the supermarket yesterday to buy parsley.
Mm-hmm.
I think it was the only time all year I saw that I purchased the last bit of parsley, which made me think I was not the only one celebrating Passover this year. So thankful that I got my parsley, which is a symbol of Passover and the spring.
Rabbi, could you have other green vegetables?
Yeah, does anyone have lettuce maybe? Can I see some green vegetables?
A celery?
Celery, yes, great. I see different green vegetables. Yum. They're all symbols of the earth and spring. And I think we're going to get us, oh, there's a picture and a blessing. So we're going to say the blessing together. It begins like lots of others. Baruch atah Adonai Eloheinu melech haolam. Borei peri ha'adamah, which means thank you, God, for the vegetables and the green things that grow from the earth. And this is called karpas. So now we're going to dip this in salt water. I don't know if any of you have salt water in front of you. It reminds us of tears because tears are salty. And this is a time when we remember that it wasn't always easy like it is today. A long time ago, they had to work. And now we're going to take a bite of the parsley. It
tastes green.
For me, it's a little bitter, but you know what? It's the only time I eat parsley all year. So thanks for letting me lead this blessing, Rabbi Sherman. When I eat parsley, I know it's Passover.
Over. So you know
Passover,
what
everybody.
else? You know what else reminds me of Passover? Matzah. And you might have matzah that looks like this, or you might have matzah that looks like this. There's square matzah, there's round matzah. If you have a piece of matzah, some of you might have a little teeny piece of matzah, like a tam-tam. If you can grab a piece of matzah, whether it's square or round or itty bitty small, I want you to hold it up high and say, this is matzah. Can you say, this is matzah? This is matzah. And we are going to take this matzah and we're going to break it in half. And if it's a clean space for you to do that, you can do that. This might be, we're going to break it in half. Oh, I broke it in half. And now we have a big piece. Do you have a big piece? Can you hold forward the big piece? And a small piece? But if I hold it too close to the camera, it looks like a big piece and a small piece, right? It's kind of, this is the big piece. This is the small piece. The small piece we're going to put back. The big piece, I'm going to put in my little family envelope.
That's a big piece of matzah for a little family envelope.
No,
That's
it's going to go like
imagine-
this. It's going to go like this. And now we have our afikomen. Can you say afikomen?
Afikomen.
Afikomen is a fancy word for dessert. Yes, it is a fancy word for dessert. And we're going to put this afikomen just down. I'm going to set it down. And we will come back to that in a little bit. So now, Passover is all about asking questions. So how many questions do we have in the Passover Seder? Do we have 1, 2, 3, 4? We have 4 questions in the Passover Seder. And I want you right now to turn to a grown-up nearby. And I want you to ask them a question, either about something that's on your table or something you're curious about Passover. I want you to take 30 seconds and ask them that question. And then we're going to continue with our 4 questions. Student Rabbi Lesner seems to be having a really beautiful conversation with the grown-up plant.
It's the only adult in this house. It's the only one.
How old is the plant, student
It
Rabbi
is
Lesnar?
so old. So old. 20 years old.
Whoa, it must be old.
Wow.
Given me such great wisdom.
Wow.
We're having
So
good
here's
chat.
the question, right? Why is this night different from all other nights? I don't know. So we have 4 questions. So let's sing them together. If you know these words, you can join along with me. If not, you can look at the pictures on the screen, and that gives a little bit of an idea of the question. And we'll come back to them because we're going to answer all those questions with a story in just a little bit. So the questions go like this. You want?
Would you like some help, Rabbi?
Either way.
I'm happy to help. I've got
Go
my
ahead.
guitar here. Let's see if
Great.
we can rock out to these 4 questions, my friends. Ma nishtana halayla hazeh mikol haleilot mikol haleilot shebechol haleilot anu ochlin chametz umatzah chametz umatzah halayla halayla hazeh halayla hazeh kulo matzah halayla hazeh kulo matzah. Question 2. Shebechol halelot anu ochlin she'ar yirakot she'ar yirakot. On all other nights, we eat vegetables, all kinds. Why tonight do we eat only bitter herbs? Halayla hazeh maror maror halelot ein anu matbilin afilu pa'am echat. Afilu pa'am echat. My friends, on all other nights, we don't usually dip our food, maybe a french fry into ketchup every now and again. But tonight, we dip our parsley, our green vegetable that Rabbi Sisselwine just showed us, into salt water twice. Halayla hazeh, shetei ve'amim. Halayla hazeh, shetei ve'amim. Question 4. Shebechol halelot anu ochlim bein yoshvin uvein misubin. Bein yoshvin uvein misubin. On all other nights, we eat sitting up straight at the table, but tonight we lean a little bit. Let's all lean back. There we go. Halayla hazeh, kulanu misubin. Halayla hazeh, kulanu misubin. Nice work. Oh, you're muted, Rabbi Philip. Ooh.
I need everybody to close their eyes. Okay. We're gonna go on a big, huge, amazing, miraculous adventure. Are you ready? I need you to imagine we're somewhere that's really, really hot.
Oof.
And it's sandy. And we're wearing sandals. And it's so hot. And guess what? You have a hammer in your hand. Is that right, Cantor?
We sure do.
Yeah.
Does everybody have a hammer? Oh, it looks like it. You know, I'm thinking that in this really hot place, this place that we know of as Egypt, lived there a long, long, long time ago, our great grandparents. And
Mine too.
Oh, yours too, Shimmy. Your great grandparents were there too. And you know what? They worked with a hammer every day, all day and all night in the hot sun. Work was really hard kind of work. Let's show everybody how we used our hammers. Bang, 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 hold your hammers low. Bang, 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 give a heavy blow. For it's work, 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 every day and every night. For it's work, 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 when it's dark and when it's light. You know, they had shovels too. Let's get out our shovels. Dig, 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 dig your shovels deep. Dig, 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 there's no time to sleep. For it's work, 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 every day and every night. For it's work, 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 when it's dark and when it's light. They were working so hard, my friends, that someone among them, a leader, a brave man named Moses, he rose out of the Israelite people, out of our ancestors, out of our great-great-great-great-grandparents. And he went to the king Pharaoh, who was making them work hard with hammers and shovels, and he wanted to make the hard work stop. So he said, oh, listen, oh, listen, oh, listen, King Pharaoh. Oh, listen, please let my people go. They want to go away. They work too hard all day. King Pharaoh, what do you say? Get out your fingers. No, 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 I will not let them go. No, 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 I will not let them go. And Moses, really disappointed, said, uh-oh, I have a feeling that my God, the God of all of the Israelites, is not going to be happy about this. And that 10 crazy things are going to happen in Egypt. Oh, Shimmy, thank you for showing me 10 fingers. 10 crazy things are going to happen in Egypt until King Pharaoh decides that King Pharaoh believes in the God of the Israelites and is going to let us be free. And so Pharaoh didn't believe Moses. You know what happened? Frogs. Frogs came jumping out of the water. They came jumping out of trees. They came raining down from the sky. And my friends, if you are in a place where you can jump like a frog, now's a good time to do that. One morning when Pharaoh awoke in his bed, there were frogs on his bed and frogs on his head, frogs on his nose and frogs on his toes, frogs here, frogs there, frogs were jumping everywhere. Oh my goodness. King Pharaoh got so tired of waking up to frogs in his bed every morning that he finally said to Moses, you know what, Moses? Enough with these frogs. Take the frogs and take your people and you can be free. You can leave Egypt. And they took everything that they absolutely had in their homes and they put them on their back and they took the bread that was baking in their ovens. The bread didn't even have time to rise. It was flat, just like that. Thank you, Rabbi Philip. It became what we know of as matzah. Super duper flat. They took the matzah with them so that they would have something delicious to eat on their journey. And they walked on sand until they came to a sea. And it was not just any sea, it was an ocean. And they were scared. They weren't sure what was going to happen. Were they going to have to just walk on the ocean? That's crazy. Standing at the sea, micha mocha, standing at the sea, micha mocha, standing at the sea, micha mocha, freedom's on our way. Freedom, 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 freedom's on our way. And as they were standing at that sea, my friends, do you know what happened? Whoosh! The water, it parted, and there was a wall of water on the right, and there was a wall of water on the left, and there was...
That's amazing.
That is amazing. It was like a miracle. Like a
miracle?
happened.
Can everybody say that? A miracle
A
happened?
miracle?
Wonder of wonders, miracle of miracles. The ocean parted and there was dry land, my friends. And the Israelites, they walked through the ocean on dry land. And you know what they said? They probably sang a big old hallelujah. But they probably also said, thank you, Moses. Thank you, Miriam. Thank you to God for these amazing things that are allowing us to be free. If God had helped us get out of Egypt, dayenu, that would have been enough. But God has done so much for us, like give us Shabbat and give us the Torah, that we are so lucky, so grateful. Let's sing. Ilu hotzianu, hotzianu mi Mitzrayim, hotzianu mi Mitzrayim, dayenu, 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 dayenu.
Thank you, Cantor, for telling us this most amazing story. All right, I need everybody to close their eyes. All right, now we're back. Come back. All right. Here's a really fun part of the Seder, because now we get to eat. But let's say a blessing over our grape juice, which ends Borei Peri Hagafen. Baruch atah Adonai Eloheinu melech haolam Borei Peri Hagafen.
Amen.
Let's grab a piece of matzah. Let's find some matzah if you have a piece of matzah. This is a big deal because this might be the first time that we're eating matzah all year. And so we have a special blessing. One of them you know quite well. Hamotzi lechem mina aretz, and then a special blessing just for matzah. So let's say hamotzi together. Baruch atah Adonai Eloheinu melech haolam hamotzi lechem min haaretz. And before we say anything to that blessing, we could add one more blessing. So let's start together. Baruch atah Adonai Eloheinu melech haolam asher kidshanu b'mitzvotav vitzivanu. Here it goes. Al achilat matzah. All right. B'tei avon, if you are eating a piece of matzah, here I go. Yummy, yummy,
I thought
yummy,
you
yummy.
were going to eat it differently, Rabbi Philip.
All right. You might have some maror, a bitter herb, because we remember during the Passover Seder that it was really hard to be enslaved, to be slaves in Egypt. So I have here some horseradish. Does anybody else have something, a bitter herb, maybe a piece of lettuce? You raise your hand. All right, so if you have it, you can dip it in and
It can
take
be
a bite.
spicy. Be careful, Rabbi Philip.
Ooh, bitter. Like the tea.
Bitter, 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 bitter. All right. Now, you might have some charoset, which is anybody have charoset at their table?
Oh, Eli's raising his hand and
Eli,
showing us.
Eli, are there apples in your charoset? Yeah. Is there cinnamon maybe in your charoset? Yeah. Now I want you to take a little piece of matzah and I want you to dip it in the charoset. Right? These are all our fun and creative Passover rituals that we do in order to prepare ourselves to feel like we were in Egypt. Now, if we were at a big Seder table, maybe you will be later, and you're going to have dinner. Now is where you would have dinner. And then, so let's imagine we had dinner. We have dinner and it was super yummy. Maybe some soup, maybe some vegetables. Really, really super yummy dinner. And then we go to look for our afikomen because I can't find it anymore. I set it down next to me, but it's not here. Rabbi Sapphire, do you know where the afikomen went?
I might, because when you broke it in half, you threw it all the way down to meet him, and I got it, a little piece of it right here.
The matzah meal.
Oh, yes, the matzah meal. And I was just going to hide it, but there's not very many ways you can do that virtually. So we're going to come up with a game here. So let me see if I can just get set here. Now, wait a minute. Okay, here. Do you see here? I have 3 cups. What number is on this one? Number 3. And then I have a number 2.
2.
And then I have a number 1. Okay, I'm going to put this piece of matzah underneath one of these cups. And then I'm going to shuffle them around. And then I want you guys to hold up a 1, a 2, or a 3 to see where this matzah went. Okay. I'm going to turn them around.
Can I do one? Can I do it?
Here we go. Ella, put it underneath one of these cups. There it is, everybody. All right. Can we get a little carnival music? Or some Diana or something? Here we go.
Absolutely.
This one.
Okay.
I think.
I want you to hold up your. Ella, wait, don't move them.
Oh, the camera fell.
One, but you still have to find it. I want to know, is it under this cup? Hold up a number 2 if you think it's under this cup. Hold up a number 3 if you think it's under this cup.
I knew.
Dun, 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 dun.
Can I shuffle
Oh,
this?
and we have one more thing.
But can I shuffle?
One more.
I want to shuffle. Can I
We
put
want
it
to see if you can tell where this piece of matzah is if I put it down here on my lap. Can you find it?
Oh,
Might
camouflage.
disappear.
That's amazing.
Camouflage.
That's amazing. Now, before we conclude, we're going to conclude with two quick things. Thank you, Rabbi. That was an amazing Afikoman adventure. We have one more thing, right, Student Rabbi?
We certainly do.
What is
Yeah.
that? Who are we welcoming?
Well, at my Passover Seder, you got to open the door. You got to invite our favorite guest in. And my favorite guest, and maybe it's yours too, is my good friend Elijah. Eliyahu Hanavi. We got to bring in Elijah.
So can everybody bring in Elijah?
Go to the door. See who's there. See if there's someone there. Open the door. Maybe Elijah's there. But here's the trick about Elijah, is that even if you don't think you can see Elijah, a little bit of Elijah's there. I think Elijah is there with each and every one of us. Because the goal of Elijah is to not only just be, part of our Seder, to be a guest, and to remind us to invite guests when we are able to, when it is a year where we can be safe and invite people in, but also a year where we can bring lots of peace. And maybe this year is a year where we can bring in some peace to us and to the whole entire world. So we say Eliyahu Hanavi all together in hopes for some peace. Let's sing together. Eliyahu Hanavi, Eliyahu Hatishbi, Eliyahu, Eliyahu, Eliyahu Hagiladi, Bimhera B'yameinu, Yavo Eleinu, Imashiach ben David, Imashiach ben David, Eliyahu Hanavi, Eliyahu Hatishbi, Eliyahu, Eliyahu, Eliyahu Hagiladi.
Well, thank you everybody for being here. I hope you had a wonderful Seder adventure with us. And I hope that you will eat lots of matzah on Passover. And I hope that you will eat lots of yummy charoset and maybe some matzah ball soup and other yummy Passover foods, maybe a hard-boiled egg too. Yeah? All right. So we hope that you have a great Passover, however it is that you are going to celebrate it. I hope you'll join us tomorrow at 4:00. There's a family-friendly concert from Noah Aronson. You can see all the information on our website on how to join together with our community in that special opportunity. So happy Passover, everybody.
Happy Passover.
Happy Passover.
Happy Passover.
That's it with Dayenu.
Dai Dainu, Dai Dainu, Dai Dainu, 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 Dai Dainu, Dai Dainu, Dai Dainu, Dainu, Dainu.
Hi, everyone. Chag Sameach.
Chag Sameach.
Bye, everyone. Bye.
Bye.
Why are you jumping?
Bye.
Say that, Sasha.